Just wanted to do a very quick video to let you know that I am still alive, I am still here, and I do still do videos. The irony of my last one being how to overcome a creative block, and then the channel just going dead, was entertaining me at first, but it feels like it's been too long now. I feel really spaced out. I've got a cold. It's not a bad cold, but my ears are full of just I feel stuffy and weird, and so I feel really spaced out while I'm talking. I feel like I can hear myself talking in the third person, which is very bizarre. I've not really been with it, but it's all good. I haven't really had much happen. I did have one stupid thing happen today, which I did record, but it didn't really go. It didn't end up as cartoonish as I perhaps expected it to. My colleague was out having a cigarette and come back in and said to me, what time do you leave work? Because this guy outside's asked if he can park his car in front of yours while he nips next door to visit Persimmon. And I said to him, well, I'll leave at 2:45. He said, it'll be fine. He said he's only going to be 20 minutes. So sure enough, it gets round. I think about 4:30, my colleague nipped next door to tell the guy he needed to move his car. And then at 2:45, I sat in my car waiting for him to move, and nothing happened. So I nipped around to Persimmon and I said, there's a guy who parked in front coming here to visit. He needs to move his car so I can get home. I've got to pick up my children. The woman said, I haven't had anyone visit. No one's visited since 10 o'clock. Showed me like a piece of paper that said, visitor signed in at 10. And I was like, but he's parked over there. He said he'd come in. And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so I went back and sat in my car, and I was just sat there with this Mercedes parked across the front of mine. All my colleagues were laughing out the window at me and waving and stuff because they could just see me sat there. I did start recording a video because I was like, this is going to be ridiculous. I don't know whether this is a Mickey take. I didn't know whether my colleagues were playing around just to see how long I'd sit there for, or whether Persimmons were messing me around for some reason, like maybe they've just decided they've had enough of me, or whether it was just a simple, misunderstanding and the guy was going to come out. And I'd recorded this whole video about how ridiculous it was and I didn't know what to do, and I was thinking of setting off his car alarm. I was looking at this Mercedes thinking, if I just go and shake the door handle, will the alarm go off? And then I thought, I'm on camera if I do that. I don't really want to risk getting in trouble or being accused of trying to steal the guy's Mercedes. So I just sat there patiently watching the time go by, thinking I'm late already. I can't pick up the kids now, I'm late. This is ridiculous. It got to about, 5:05, and then the guy come out and just sort of went, oh, sorry mate. Now I was a bit miffed that he'd just come out 5:05 and acted like there was nothing wrong and just said sorry and drove off. But I was more miffed because he came out of the Persimmon offices, so the bloody receptionist lied to me. It feels like every person that ever works there has to tell me lies, which is just shocking. Just another nail in the coffin for what a bad, annoying company they are. I'm hoping it was just an honest mistake on her part, but it's just frustrating. So I was expecting a much more drawn out. In my mind, I started recording and I thought, hopefully there'll be like a bit of a gap and I can record again and I can slowly lose my temper on video and just show you the ridiculous scenarios I get into. Not that I was like chasing a video, but just I thought I can see how this is going to go, but I'm going to use it to my benefit by recording it. But when he came out straight away, I was like, well, I can't really use that now. It's just me sat there like hunkering in for the night. It's made me wonder how often people on YouTube who do have stuff like that happen, how often they must record the start of a drama. You had Kev the other week get shouted at by a woman in a restaurant, and it was like, if she'd have just shouted him and that was it, and he'd recorded the first bit and nothing else had happened, would he have recorded that? When I had the traffic a few months back where it was like 3 hours to get home, that would have been a completely pointless video if after half an hour the road had just cleared up. I'd have come back being like, nothing happened. So it is interesting. I do think, you only miss the opportunities you don't take, and something funny can happen if you start recording, anything that happens just in the off chance. I did feel weird just thinking like, this is an inconvenience, I'll get my phone out and start recording it, but I guess that's just part and parcel of doing content that kind of works. But I'm sorry it didn't really go that way this one time. Here I am just waffling on about it in front of a wall. As I say, the main reason for this video was just to fill the gap and get rid of that ironic creative block video that's just been sat there. I'm going to wrap this up there because I don't really have much more to say. I feel really, really spaced out. I hate having colds. I don't know whether you can give me a tip here, those of you that know. The NHS have told me to have the flu jab, and I don't know whether I should. I don't want to end up with feeling a bit better, having the jab and feeling rough again for a week. A lot of people tell me that it makes you feel bad anyway, and you end up getting the flu anyway because there's so many different strains. So it'd be interesting to know people's thoughts on whether or not to have that. I'm eligible for it anyway, which makes me feel like a massive old man. But yeah, it'll be another needle to be stabbed with, which God knows I need more of them. But no, it'd be good advice to find out whether it's worthwhile, because I feel crummy at the moment. But anyway, I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. If this is gold, this is well worth a subscribe. But all that stuff, yeah, let me know on the jab, and cheers. I'll see you later.